I got a little bit of. We're gonna rewind here.
I want to hear about what we were high on Claude, we're low on Claude. Get me there.
This is super nerd shit. Okay, so are you guys into Claude yet? Or you're trying to get into Claude?
I'm not into AI in general, but I'm hearing that Claude is a very good tool that can autonomously do some stuff
100%
to help organize, expedite, process your systems.
Yeah, it's very, very good when it's doing its job.
Yeah, but what happened now?
Okay, so a super high level. So if you're a realtor and you're trying to figure out Claude, you should pay attention to this.
Got it.
So there's multiple different versions of Claude, payment wise, right? So I had the $200 a month, which is like the max version. It has a feature called Co-work. Co-work can literally use your laptop or your computer, whatever, anything you set up on the machine to do a bunch of tasks. So anything you can do with your computer, it can do for you. Okay. Now, obviously it's like slow.
Yeah,
because it's I don't know. It's like your computer controlling itself.
It's trying to learn.
It's like when you get log into somebody from India for like tech support.
Oh yeah,
and they're like, it's like that. It's like that. Only they don't steal your identity. Yeah. So so I set everything up on Co-work. Co-work is like the like super savvy computer version of what's called Claude Code. Code is like it's code. It can do everything that Co-work can do, but just like in the old like MS DOS.
Yes.
It just like codes
like
away.
The ones and zeros.
It just fucking sends it and like gets shit done. It's kind of crazy. So my Claude was so busy, I needed to get another Claude. So I said, hey, Madison, we have a Mac that's in the back just displaying data. So I said, Madison, let's log you in here and we're going to give you another $200 Claude account because it is doing a ton of administrative cleanup for us.
Good.
Okay. Like one of the coolest things it's doing for us is scrubbing calendar. So like it goes into our database, it picks out all dates for all deals, it throws them on the calendar. And if you're an agent, you get invited to the deal. It's like pretty dynamic. It's sweet. It also like makes up transaction data sometimes, which is not good. I don't know why it's doing that. So anyway, the downside of this is Claude, Madison's Claude and Seth's Claude don't like live by the same code. So life. So if I said, hey, go at this direction, slowly but surely they moved like 1 degree off course from one another. So now Madison's Claude thinks that Seth's, there's like 2 different versions of company policy. Are you following me?
Sure.
Because I didn't like tell them, hey, you guys are like the fucking
team.
same.
You're a team.
Yeah. So there's a Claude team feature. So I had to unwind all of this work, which took me like a month to like figure out, and relaunch everything on Reference Real Estate's team Claude account.
But there wasn't like a, hey, we need to merge.
No.
Oh, damn.
So dumb.
That's tough.
So dumb.
A little misstep.
Yeah. Now you could argue there's probably a really smart reason for that, but it is not a feature. So I had to shut it down. Okay. Terminate, like the subscription.
You had to kill Claude.
I had to kill Claude. I had to see you later. I only killed Madison's Claude. Seth's Claude's still alive, but Seth's Claude, I think it's mad. Right now. So
it's upset.
So I set up this new sandbox where now every single staff member has their own login to Claude, and I gave it the SOP. And so like now everybody's in the same sandbox.
Got it. Working off the same set of rules.
100%.
Perfect.
Which in theory sounds fantastic. However, of course, because Claude knows that this, like you have to.
Claude's like, you should have Seth through a higher split.
We're not there yet. I think Claude would know that I am the dictator here, and ultimately
we're not sure yet.
Yeah, we're not sure. Claude, you fucked me. Okay, so now like all of this works off like token usage. Are you bored yet?
No, I'm actually enjoying this, but
okay,
you lost me a token real quick.
So like every task takes hypothetical tokens. Let's just call it Claude money. Like,
but you're already paying for it.
That's correct. However, so I had this super high end version that was like in and of itself, and it would be very hard to go over usage. But in the team account, we're basically taking that one same version but chopping it by 5, so everyone's a little bit throttled. So basically, I have 20% of the Claude capacity I used to have, unless I pay for extra fucking tokens. Okay,
so do we think it's 5 times the cost?
It's definitely. It's
going to $1,000 a month.
It's going to end up costing somewhere around there to do the same work I was doing for $400 a month, but it's going to be better work once it's done. Now, here's where Claude really fucked me. So I spent the better part of like 20 hours last week recoding all of this from scratch. Yep. And I put it in Claude Code this time instead of co-work, so it could quicker. So it could truly just work autonomously without somebody at the keyboard. It's fucking up everything. It's fucking up our transaction calendar. It's adding deals that don't exist. It's putting Eric on my deals on Eric. It's just like, I don't know where it is confusing. Why is it?
Because you're like, you did this before.
But like, bitch, it's the same thing. Like, but it is just now doing like absolutely crazy wrong stuff. So now we're relying on the wrong data. So I've unwound it and rewound it a few times. And part of all of this, of course, I ran out of fucking tokens.
At what point are you discovering this though? Can Claude check itself? Can you have Madison's Claude check or your Claude check the co-work Claude?
I just got to chew on this ice right on this mic. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not smart enough for that yet.
Well, this sounds like it's you're gonna get to an awesome place, but you're kind of you're Lewis and Clarking this thing,
dude. It's not good. So this is my favorite part. Like, you can in the team version of Code, like get to a place where like, hey, just you can do whatever you want. Like, I'm gonna bypass all permissions. Just please go fucking do what I asked. Yeah. Okay. Also, a part of that, I ran out of tokens, so I had to go give Claude more tokens. Now, the 5th account is Claude at sellingBoston.com. So it has its own login to Claude, ironically.
Claude can log into Claude?
Claude is logged in as Claude, and Claude has a user seat.
Does Claude have your credit card information?
So Claude, I uncapped its spending limit because I was trying to let it autonomously figure some shit out. Well, guess what? Claude spent way too much fucking money on tokens.
Claude's like a 6-year-old on Amazon.
For itself, dude, 100%. It fucking reloaded that iTunes account like a goddamn motherfucker and completely burnt through my extra token. I just fucking gave you this. It's like, well, sorry. It built this whole bot to do something, and it just sucked all the Claude money out of it. I was like, what? You didn't even do what I asked.
Is this a Claude conspiracy, you think?
Dude, it is. It's a Claude conspiracy, yeah. It's completely ridiculous. And
we need to go now. We need to ask another AI if Claude's been doing this to other people. We need to know if there's like a Reddit subreddit about Claude taking people's money. Claude's just taking over.
So
this is War of the Worlds.
So we were a little delayed on kicking off the show today because I said, hey, I need my bad deals show notes, right? And it was just like, what are you talking about? What the fuck you mean? You fucking made it, dude. Like, just load it back up.
It said, what are you talking about?
It was like, hey, I'm not familiar with that. I go, you and I built this together, dude. So
is that because you are on the co-Claude, not the sub-Claude?
It's because I was in the different sandbox. It now is completely forgotten its entire life history.
Could you be like, hey, talk to Claude?
Like, look at this, dude. So it just rendered while we're on the phone. Episode number 47. Don't know how it came up with that. It's episode 10, bud.
I don't know.
Doesn't even look the same.
Optimistic.
Doesn't even have. It's just really so. Now are you guys texting each other?
No, not at all. But that's hilarious.
Unbelievable. So Claude fucked me.
This is happening on the 5X Max plan, where it's using an insane amount of tokens to do just like mundane.
That's exactly what I have.
By calling
Did you just research this?
It's calling too many like simple tool usages and like using redundancies over and over and over again, and that's what's eating.
It's being inefficient because you gave it the ability to do so.
It's using about 60% more token instantly by upgrading to the 5X Max.
The fuck, Claude fucked me.
According to Reddit.
I told you.
It's crazy.
I told you. Someone's already been down this rabbit hole.
So now what has been fun is last week. Last week someone was like, well, I didn't do that. I think Claude did it. I go, whoa. That's we're
You
not
can't
do-
blame
we're
Claude.
not we're not doing that, dude. Like this is still your gig, bud. You know, so that was super interesting. That was the better part of the tail end of my week. Now we're into this week. On Monday, I had a handful of deals go completely sideways. I had a commercial deal go completely sideways. I had a tenant break a lease randomly and move out unbeknownst.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, what am I going to do? Sue him in small claims court? Like, whatever. Like, not worth anyone's time. You know how that goes. What else happened? A bunch of closings got moved. Just a bunch of weird, trivial, dumb real estate stuff. And then
Every deal's got some hair on it right now.
100%. And then I had a bad day Monday, and then to chop it all up, I get home at like 5:36. Obviously, chaos, kids, yada yada. I put my brand new MacBook right on the couch armrest. Walked away for 2 seconds. Right on there, smashed my screen. Unbelievable. And right before that happened, I went to go to my car and I had a flat tire with a nail in it. This is real. I go, dude, what the fuck's going on?
Do you have Apple Insurance or something?
I do. Okay. I have Apple Care. My wife's going to run it to the Apple store tomorrow. Of course, I'm sure they're going to fucking ship it out and I'm supposed to go away in a few days and I'm not going to have a computer.
Are you going anywhere good?
I'm just trying to go to Florida, man. I need a break.
Sounds like Claude needs a break.
I'm gonna go to. Well, the good news is, while I'm gone, Claude won't be able to fucking function because it's so dumb right now. You know.
Now, are you going back to ChatGPT? Do we think that's
no? We're not homeless. Nick. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna go to my very, very unsuccessful Airbnb in Florida. That's 100% vacant.
Well, no one wants to be in Florida like in June, July, August,
It's
right?
April, bro.
What?
It's April right now. It should be filled.
What? Okay.
This is the time.
This is the time?
Yeah, wasn't last week's school vacation? Crickets.
Something like that.
Crickets.
Really?
Empty.
What's our competition?
I mean,
We got some Motel 6 that's beating us out?
We're basically there. We're basically at Motel 6 pricing. Might as well be Red Roof Inn, dude.
I'm not a big...
You know what the best thing is, though? Red Roof Inn probably has a pool. I ain't got a pool, dude.
I'm not a big Airbnb guy, so I don't even know how, like...
You're a resort guy. I already know.
Yeah. But I don't know how the... how like you would market better. Back to a little, I was at an event today, really good speakers, and the main thing was talking about AI, and not that AI is going to take over being a realtor, because the relationships and people still want to talk to a human being and they want the connection for such a large asset purchase, but realtors should be utilizing AI
100%.
because the consumers now are expecting more, whether it be data, things that are presented well, things that are more curated and not just this like, hey, I'm going to do it because I'm like the best guy in Winthrop.
Yeah, you got to understand that, like, there's still a big subset of clients that will text you the question.
Sure.
The other half, conservatively, are asking AI.
Yes.
And Sirhan has a bunch of really good videos about this. Like, ChatGPT will just tell you what you want to hear.
Correct. Like you have to
it-
ask such a good question to get the right answer.
It'll gaslight you to being correct.
Yes.
And then you get to then turn around and gaslight your realtor, which is just really, and your attorney, very special. But if they can come very quickly with a better point of view, that's definitely problematic. So I think it is thinning the herd on who is like a knowledgeable realtor.
Sure.
I also think, realtors, they have to be using it for, in general, a lot of remedial data entry work. Like I have a commercial rental listing I have to put in.
Okay.
And if you've never entered one of those, I'm sure, but it is very, very fatiguing.
I'm sure there's 800 little things you got to check off.
There's so many, way worse than any other type of rental.
Like even if I had a bunch of ailments, when I go to the doctor, I check none, just because it's way too many to read through.
So I think I'm just gonna set Claude off. I'm like, hey, here's this. Please just get this to like 80% and tell me when you're done.
Okay.
Right. And like I'll just like speak voice into it. And
Into Claude.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that a lot. So probably my favorite way I'm using it right now is recording meetings. So I'll go into like our staff meeting. I'll just I don't even have like a fancy app or anything. I just voice notes. We'll have our whole meeting on, and obviously I take actual notes. So does the staff. But then I take all those, I grab the transcript, I throw it in. Claude knows like our level 10 meeting skill. It knows exactly what I'm looking for out of the meeting. It gives everybody action items, gives like an appendix of notes.
That's great. Okay.
And it turns out like, I would say like a 95% or maybe like a 90% pretty tight.
So the meeting becomes efficient because
and accountable at the end of the day. And I have to make a couple quick edits to it. And then I print it, I leave it with the team. All right, hold on. We'll pivot into the bad deals. You don't have any good Claude stories for me?
I got zero good Claude stories for you. Just deals in general, though. Like I got,
Yeah. I can let me recap from last time. You'll remember that I was fighting with that client who.
Yes, we were going to do it. Yes.
Nope. All set. Not doing it.
What
we just came to an impasse.
That happens sometimes. It's nice.
Yeah. I was very frustrated with them, and I let it show. And they were like, "Yeah, we're just not going to hire you." I was like, "That's great.
Perfect.
Enjoy."
Do you know who they went to?
Nope, not on the market yet.
Okay.
Yep. What else?
What about the ugly picture people? You took an ugly picture of their house.
Oh yeah. Nothing really happened with that, other than
epically awkward text though.
Dude,
like,
get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. We're gonna leave that one alone right now. Let's see. We'll talk about that one in a year.
I had a call today while at the event. Attorney I know well. Hey Nick, the weather stripping on the bulkhead that the seller repaired wasn't done fully correctly. We can still see some light coming in. We're requesting a $300.
What is it, a fucking submarine, dude?
We're requesting.
It has to be watertight. You going underground?
Okay, that's what
Is it
they
a
want.
bomb shelter?
But we're requesting $300, and then the seller comes back. It's like, I'll give $100.
Oh my god!
So I had to call her and just be like, we're giving the full $3, but also we have 2 brokers on this deal. Like, why is 2 attorneys talking about weather stripping? Like, this is bonkers. That's where I'm getting to. Like, brokers need to understand, like, if you keep kicking it to other people, whether it be an attorney, an inspector, a mortgage lender, like, you're going to stop getting phone calls. People like to go to the source. They don't want to go through middlemen. So be the source. So how do you feel about that, Seth? So like $300
I have a lot of feelings.
repair item thing that the brokers could not come to an agreement on, and the attorneys needed to check.
My god!
But
This is
what I
so
think the brokers
stressful,
don't
whatever
understand
he's
is, I'm
doing.
like, your buyer legitimately is like, oh, you're incapable. The seller's like, oh, you're incapable. It was $300.
All right, I have a bunch of thoughts. So for starters, everybody in the field is dumb because the broker who is
Except for you listeners, because you're
no
smart.
stupid. Yeah, everyone's stupid. It is back online. I can see that now. Something this small is either A, instigated by the broker in and of themselves. This repair wasn't to standard. It's a manifested problem because buyers
watch me add value problem.
Yeah. Sure. But add value through subtraction.
Yes.
So, we got him now.
Yeah.
We got him now. The repair wasn't done. So, because most buyers are not like, I think this bulkhead's supposed to be no light coming like that's not a thing unless they put it into fucking chat GPT, dude. Chat GPT was like, yep, that's supposed to be airtight. You can't have that happening. So that's dumb. The fact that even that's one of those things that if someone makes I guess I also just argued like 2 months ago about a fucking toaster oven or whatever it was.
Microwave.
So I guess I can't toss a ton of shade here on this one. So I hate that. I don't think it should have happened. And I also think that attorneys who can we agree there's definitely a little like this fucking realtor from the attorney side of things.
Oh, hell yeah.
When either they're, I wouldn't even say not competent. I think,
but I actually said, so I said to the attorney, she's like, Nick, I'm so sorry to be calling you about this. And I was like, no, I'm more pissed off that this wasn't handled outside of you and I. Sure. And she was like, well, I think what happened is she's now sticking up for her moronic broker going, well, she had to like pay for something else. And I'm like, yeah, but still it's $300. It's a business decision. Like,
Yeah.
Like it's either done or not, and like what's happening, I promise you, is the client, the consumer you want to use you again, either sees you as a problem solver or someone who is incapable of solving problems.
Right.
And you are now in the incapable of solving problems box. That's not good.
I think I had a point to make and I completely lost it. Good story, right?
Well, I mean, you deal with this stuff often, and I rarely hear about small issues. You know, like, and the best agents that I have, and that's, again, I'm putting best agents as someone who brokers deals. Like I don't get involved in any negotiations. They broker full deals.
You want to hear a fun story? Literally happening on one of our transactions, and you have no clue about it. Anyway.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
I think neither does Gary.
Okay. What do we got? What do we got?
So we have a. Gotta be careful what I say. We have a transaction going on.
Buy or sell?
I'm on the list side.
Okay.
There is a buyer's agent outside of my company.
Okay.
And they put forth a offer on this property, an FHA offer on a very clear property that has no business being FHA. I mean,
like dilapidated?
It's first off, it's a 2-family
Okay.
in the mid 600s.
Yeah. So probably a little price to sell.
Price to sell. One of the units has a hole in the floor. It has
Like a cool one, like in a firehouse?
nope.
Like, nope. No, not
it's,
cool.
It's more like quicksand. You might fall through this house. There's tons of fascia on the exterior. There's broken windows in the house. There is no running water. There's no heat.
What? Is this real?
This is real, dude. This is real.
What do they call that? Like a developer special? Is that what they like?
Contractor special. Yeah. Investors only. Yeah. And this guy, who's handy, by the way, he's in the trades, the buyer.
Yep.
Put forth this offer, and I said, hey, I just want to let you know, like, you and I both know, broker, that there's no way this is gonna get through this loan, right? And he's like, yeah, like, but like we'll do some of the work. I go, you're gonna do all of the work.
So yeah, you need to make this compliant.
Yeah. So this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get the bank appraisal. I'm gonna throw like a carpet over the floor. Is this mortgage fraud?
I mean,
I don't know if I should be talking about
this. You might be manipulating a little bit.
I'm representing the seller.
Correct.
So it would
but you have a financial interest for the mortgage to get approved.
I have a fiduciary responsibility to my seller to sell the property for the most money.
Yeah, I mean, I guess putting maybe like
I'm over there before this bank appraisal with an area rug, like you're trying to catch somebody in the wild falling into one of those holes in cartoons.
Yes.
I say, hey, it's gonna go this way.
Yeah, the coyote definitely falls in that way. Yeah.
So
I think that you could probably make a clear path that the valuation of a hole in a floor, which has a fixable amount, like it's going to be $1,500, wouldn't really take the full value of the property.
Nothing
out of
to
the
see
place.
here. Yeah. Go. What's over there? So this
just clean the rug. Don't step on it, please.
This whole appraisal goes, and it goes, wow, where's Gavin? The lady's super nice. And I like never go to appraisals anymore unless it's like code red. Seth's got to be there. I'm like, I'm going to this one. So I think we're good, dude. She gets in her car. First off, one of the units is tenanted, supposed to be moving like in 3 days. It actually looks like they have more shit.
They got more in, yeah.
Than they did 30 days ago. This person's not moving. Just to be clear.
Okay, that's good.
Just
nice little wrinkle. Okay.
Yep. We're not even at that wrinkle in time yet. We're still in the appraisal issue. So, and then I see a couple of the neighbors who I've done deals with. So we're all like gabbing outside. Appraiser gets back out of the car. Hey, can I talk to you? And I'm like, oh, excuse me, guys. I go, hey, what's going on?
She's Are you like, pricing this too high? Yeah,
she's like, did you know this loan's FHAs won't qualify? There's holes in the house. And I was like, what? FHA finance?
What does that mean?
What does that even mean?
Yeah, can you educate
and
me on
she's
that?
like, well, this, and I was like, well, I mean, it's got to be worth it. Oh, she's like, oh, it's going to appraise $50,000 over list price, but like, I hate to see blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, so what's going to happen? And she's like, well, we're going to have to deny it unless all the repairs are made. I go, oh, wow, really? I'm not sure what to do. I guess.
Could you give me a list of the repairs?
I was like, yeah, I don't know. So will you like send something to the buyer? And this whole time, boom, the buyer's there doing all of these repairs. They were done all this week. I had you guys draft up a hold harmless agreement.
How'd we do?
I think pretty good.
Thank you.
I think pretty good.
Appreciate it.
I said, I want to, it's like, this is just Seth being a psychopath. I was like, I want a one pager that says this guy's going to go fix this house. If for some reason he doesn't buy it, pound sand. You're not getting a penny out of us.
Yeah.
2, you fall through this floor to your impending death. You can't fucking sue me or anybody else or the seller. And I was like, and just have at it. You have unfeathered access to this unit to go fix it. They had to fix some stuff on the exterior. It's supposed to be done. We're reappraising Friday, and this thing's going to be locked and loaded.
Problem solver.
Yeah.
That's good.
But, bulkhead with the light shining through. God forbid.
That's what I'm saying.
God forbid.
Yes.
So I'm over here puppet mastering this deal, feeling pretty good about it. Wrinkle next week's gonna be like, tenant didn't move. What do you guys want to do? But dude, I mean, you got to think now. This guy's pot committed.
He kind of has to deal with that tenant.
Right. So what I think we should do. This is my proposed solution. Let's throw 4 or 5 months of rent in an escrow with attorney's fees, and
how much are they actually paying up? And are they current? Not current. Not paying a lot. Got it.
It's bad that we're doing this with active deals, right?
Got it. Well,
this is. I didn't say anything.
I think we'll let the chips fall as they may, and we'll deal with the issues as they come.
Do you think people watch this and be like, that guy's shady, or that guy's good?
I think they see the positivity in your approach to problems.
You're such a fucking attorney. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. I think I think people see you as a glass half full guy.
They see me as a glass half full guy.
Yeah, like hey, the number's gonna come in because we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna get this to work.
I am a make it happen guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell everyone, deal's gonna close. There's always a solution.
So I think maybe like 3-4 months rent, and call it $5,000 for.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Call it rent's only $1,000.
What's market if the place was fixed up a little bit or in current condition? What?
$3,500.
Ooh, okay.
Eek.
Yeah, we're missing out a little there. Okay.
Yeah. So maybe we
for one unit.
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
So this is a good buy then. This is actually the guy.
$650.
Yeah, this guy fixes it up, puts 50 into it. It's in for 700, and he can.
And appraised for 700.
Yeah, and he can pay. So maybe, he can.
That's a good deal.
Yeah,
he's getting a good deal.
Yeah, if he can get a real market rate person in there, they're paying like 60% of his mortgage.
So I think that's going to be the next, the impending hurdle. Maybe like Monday-ish.
Okay, done. We can deal with that.
Mm-hmm. Good times. I have another. Is it too? I gotta be so careful with these. I feel like these all need to be like released a year from now. Where they're
Seth's face just blanked out. I was
yeah, I mean, we're back live. We're back live. I'll tell you what. There's definitely something to be said about what you just said. Something to be said about what you said in regards to my manager said to I think there's a lot of people out there trying to fucking scare agents right now.
Dude, I just had
unscarable.
I just had a person, agent, who's buying their own property, and the appraisal came in low. Nothing they could have done about it. Just appraisal came in low. They submitted a reappraisal, but I didn't even know this, and I do a lot of work, that the reappraisal is only new information for the first appraisal. So basically, they don't kick the first appraiser
It's a rebuttal.
out. What was that?
It's a rebuttal.
Yeah, but the rebuttal is
tell the appraiser to fix the value.
Correct. It's going, hey, here's more information.
Use this comp, not that
Correct.
comp.
Exactly. Precisely.
And you have to be right.
And
which, by the way, goes really well when you tell the appraiser they fucked it up.
So it didn't work at all, right?
It never works, dude.
So
I got one going on right now, $43K. Not going to work.
So this is 50. So we send the $1 million property.
Claude helps me with it too.
So we send the deny a letter over. Agent, no reply. Attorney, no reply. And I'm like, hey guys, like
the financing denial based off appraised.
Yeah, like you need to give our money back forthwith. Like it says that, like you're now
or amend.
Yeah, exactly. It was we'll buy it at X price or give our money back. And here's why: because we got denied, appraisal doesn't qualify, blah blah. And like no one's replying. And I'm like, no, guys, it's becoming like criminal. Like you can't just hold on. How long? It's been 4 days of no emails.
Happen out there. A lot of people trying to scare people, which I like to do.
This might all make sense. The 110 Realty Group.
110 Realty Group. I actually have seen that sign recently.
No way.
100%.
If they were 112, at least it'd be a cool band.
Wait, it's not in Winthrop, is it?
The property, no.
Oh.
110 Realty Group. Are you gonna try to recruit them?
Nope.
They look totally independent. Decent website. I mean, they at least have a website.
So, do you want to know why I asked that question?
Sure.
Why is it that a small private real estate company wouldn't answer a escrow deposit refund on a?
Do we think they don't have the money? I think the money's gonzo. Yeah, that's like just hey, we can't respond. Then I believe we got a response.
So it's one of their houses.
Yes, at listing. I believe we got a response, and they're like, "We're waiting to hear back from the seller." And I go, "No, that's not how it works." I go, "The seller, like, you know."
Well, they should all get a mutually executed release.
No, of course, but I'm like, you don't wait to hear back from the seller. You tell the seller what's happening. Like this isn't. It's not really up for interpretation.
Yeah, the deal. Well, you know what it is. I do this a lot, and I think good brokers should do it. I communicate stuff to my clients on a need-to-know basis. Example, I just had an appraisal shortfall, $43K. I was like, that's baloney. I'm going to challenge that. Was on the phone with the lender. I said, I want a copy of the appraisal. They got to get it released from the buyer. Buyer says, yeah. This guy goes into the thread with both attorneys. You're not on the deal. It's the client's actual attorney. Like we didn't, haven't worked with them before. And basically just tells the world that there's an appraisal issue, right? So I then turned around and told my client there's an appraisal issue because I don't want them hearing it from the attorney.
Correct, yes.
Okay, like instantly, boom. Hey, by the way, this is what I'm doing about it.
You might hear about this, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be back in touch. If that email never goes out, I'm not telling that client about that.
They can't do anything about it at that moment.
All I do is stress them out.
Correct.
So what I'd rather do is be like, hey, bad news. It didn't appraise.
I did X, Y, and Z.
This is what I did.
Yeah.
I'll forward you the email. I got it changed to this. So now instead of 43, it's 10. You have to concede 10. It's the best I can do.
Yes.
Or you can kill it and we can go back. You're going to be in the same issue. I think you should do it.
Correct.
Versus, oh my God, something bad happened. And then I'll talk to you next week.
And then you also have to lay out your game plan, even though you're going to do it anyway. They have no.
Yeah. All you do is instigate more.
What I always say, it's like if you go to a mechanic and they're like, hey, you need to replace this. You never go, can you walk me through that?
Yeah. Did you say how much is it?
It's just, no, it's the end result. Yeah. Is it going to work when I'm done? Like, same thing for you. It's like, let me do what I got to do.
So I think a lot of the times, like this could be a scenario where like they were trying to work through it and now like they might be talking to the lender because like a lot of agents think you can just go order a new appraisal. Like, no, first off, it's the buyer's appraisal. On the listing side, you can't do shit.
Correct.
Okay, what you can do is...
And they could have got out in the first one. Like, ordering a secondary appraisal is like, they wanted this to appraise. You know, like
of course they did. Of course they did. Like, and so, but you can't cancel it and reorder it. You'd have to either potentially change lenders, change products.
Correct.
And a lot of the times, what ends up happening is you challenge it, and the appraiser gets all mad that you
they
that
take
you're
it very
wrong.
personal.
Of course, yes. Right? Well, because appraisers are people who just couldn't sell houses.
Yeah, I mean, I think that. Well, that's like the town inspectors, or like people that can't be. No, but that's what happens. You know, it's like
most are. I agree.
Yeah,
couldn't cut it. Sorry, guys. Sorry for all the appraisers out there. You guys, there's a lot of them. So, and when I have them, there's some of them are still practicing realtors. And when I know it comes in low, like they're just fucking jealous and they just kill the deal. It's unbelievable. It happens all the time. All the time.
Seems like almost a conflict sometimes.
Oh, you think so? I think so too. Yeah.
different conflict from being the lender and the broker, where that's a fun one.
Yeah.
So anyway, like a lot of the times the listing agent's like, well, just order a new one. Just like, that's not how it works. You have to provide material defects in the existing appraisal. So anyway, I wonder if they were trying to do some of that.
Or sometimes they'll just those say like uneducated things, like the house down the street, which is smaller, sold for this, and you're like, yeah, but that was brand new, you know, or something.
It's not
like
a comp, not a comp. So, or it was like 7 years ago. Yeah. So I could see maybe like they were trying to do a lot of deep repair and just haven't told their client yet. But yeah, also I wonder if it's a small company problem.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. All right, back to, we got to wrap soon, right? Like we're going.
Let's toss a bad deal out.
Well, I think we've talked about enough of them, but I'll give you another one real quick. Oh, you want me to read one of these?
Yeah, read one. Right?
All right.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know how many of the other ones we can use, so let's at least get one that we can actually...
There's one in here. This is such a funny one. It's not funny, by the way. I'm an evil person. All right, hold on. Let me scan this and read it. We'll see if Claude screwed us here. So the headline here is the serial killer stepdad. Says mom, stepdad to be in a 4-year-old daughter, $800,000 cash deal. Stepdad was driving to the closing with a cashier's check, and the car burst into flames on the highway. And the check went up in flames with it. Which, by the way, you can get a bank check back. You ever lose a bank check?
No, it's not good. You need the receipt. If you
no,
know
you can get it back.
No, if you don't have the receipt, not happening.
I've gotten it back.
Need the receipt.
I've gotten it back.
Need the receipt. I've had it happen. You got to put a bond up.
You do have to put a bond up. Yeah. I once lost someone's P&S deposit.
Oh, it's
for my buyer.
Oh, that's not good. But that's why I say I actually go.
I know, Nick.
I go. Don't make bank checks for P&S deposits because like it's going to close in a month. It'll clear.
I misplaced it. It was like $30,000.
It's like a deposit link commercial. It's like
this is why I don't do it. I don't hold escrow. We are part of Real Broker. I don't do any of this. But yeah, there was one time, put it in my car. I don't know what happened to it. I didn't have it. I didn't cash it. Ugh. And a couple days went by, and the listing broker was like, "Hey, where's that check?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta drop that off to you." Fucking gone, dude. Couldn't find it anywhere. Luckily, the closing was like 60 days, and I think maybe the client had the receipt. This is a very long time ago, but and I had to buy a bond.
Yeah.
And it was like $480 bucks.
Yeah.
But they did validate that it couldn't be canceled, but it took like an extra 90 days.
Correct. It's a time period.
They reissue. I think they didn't reissue the check, or they do issue with the bond.
With the bond.
Yeah. So that was fun. And then legit 9 months later, I found it. It was on my desk. Not cool.
You're like, I knew I had it.
I did know I had it. I was like, I fucking didn't lose it. So anyway, I can't read this fucking story because Claude fucked us. Can I tell you a bad deal story?
I can go into my.
Please, you can talk.
I can go into my bad deal era here. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so I got like a quick one. I got one that's a little more complex. Okay. What do you want? You want funny or more like?
Dealer's choice. I'm in a lighthearted mood now.
Okay.
But if you want to you want to go into dark realtor shit talk, we can do that too.
Well, I got
Can we talk about Nick's double-breasted suit?
The amazingness of it. Nice window pane, double-breasted. So you'll love this. So fixing deals. So I got a deal with a broker I do a ton of work with. A friend of mine. she's got friendly buyers who are moving from the city to buy in Marshfield. They're buying this property that has some acreage, and the guy was utilizing it. We'll use farm in quotations, but basically, like there was like a tractor there. There's some like other equipment outside, not really growing anything. Maybe some chickens or something. So we were very, very concerned about all of these items being removed. The guy, seller seemed to not be, the most type A. Maybe the hoarder thing could have been tossed out there. So the broker tries to be very type A and communicating like, hey, is everything removed? No, it's going to be removed. It's going to be removed. Should we still do the final walkthrough? Is everything removed? Can you send pictures? He's moving everything right now. So this is also a guy that wants to move everything by himself. So he got everything out of the house, and we got some pictures of that. But the farm equipment was still there. So the clients were like, okay, like, how are we going to work this out? I'm like, well, go to the house, take some pictures. Let's see what we got. So the wife and the female broker go. And they're just like, they're talking to me on the phone, and they're like, Nick, there's the tractor still here. There's like, these metal fencing and X and Y and Z. They get up to the house, and I hear, oh my God, and like tears. And I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? This is a first for me. So they can look in the 3-season front enclosed porch. A German Shepherd has just given birth to like 8 puppies on the front porch.
Where's the seller?
Seller's nowhere to be found.
There's just a stray German Shepherd just giving
we have
birth?
The seller's dog. He's been moving stuff out of the house. Is coming. So finally, I'm like, well, can you get in there? Like, I think we have to. Like, we're gonna try to call the seller. Seller's an answer. We call the animal control in the town. They come. Seller comes at the same time. It's like this whole ordeal. And then we have to go, hey, we're supposed to be closing today, and we have all of this stuff outside. So
puppy escrow holdback?
Kind of. So basically I go, okay, I called 3 junk removal companies because they were dealing with the puppy issue. And I send them some pictures, and they give us a quote
for $16,000
for $35,000. I get 40 held back. And then I go, we're going to need to do it over this period of time. And I go, you know what? Just give us 35 instead of 40. We'll just take the 35 as a
permanent
credit. Yep. This guy got his buddies to come and move like 3/4 of the stuff. We paid
seller,
the buyer.
Oh, the buyer.
And we paid like $8,000. So the guy got to pocket some money. So he was like pumped with it.
Dude,
but that was like in the moment. We're supposed to have closing in an hour. We got puppies on the front porch. We got tractors and stuff on the outside. It was absolute chaos.
You just reminded me of a really, really good one where a very, very like good friend of mine like was in my wedding. I sold his house, and he was moving up north. Okay. Now we sold his house first.
Yep.
And so I think it was contingent on, no, he wasn't contingent on buying, but we were going to sell his house anyway. Right. So closing's long. First off, really ridiculous negotiation, really different house. Okay. And these people are moving like far away. So I go to do the final walkthrough, and like the house is in no way ready for the final walkthrough. Like it's 0.0. There's not even.
There's not even when you staged it. Like,
there's not even like packing like material anywhere to be found. So I call my client. I go, hey, like you guys don't have to come up. Like I got here early. Like they're still here. Like oh, it's all good. So I call the seller's agent. Kind of read him the riot act. He's like, oh well, they're working on it. They'll be out tomorrow. Dude, it's a 9,000 square foot house. I go, they're not gonna be out in 3 days, let alone tomorrow.
Yeah,
like
who's
what
coming?
Crew
is coming?
The U.S. Army to move. Like like this is a huge job. So I literally went up to this property maybe like 8 times in the next 3 days to do like progress reports, including what was like we got into like rate lock issue if we didn't close on time. Yes. And like we were there, and like literally the seller was there and my clients were there, and we're all just like staring at each other like what the fuck are you guys doing? The seller's agent nowhere to be found. Like
was there like 3 moving trucks at least in the driveway?
There was one moving truck with like
full, like, the stereotypical like slow ass movers, like they're not hustling.
Yeah.
And like this house was
Just keep drinking like Pepsi in your
dude,
face. And you're
100%,
like,
yeah, ripping cigarettes.
Yeah,
like they were the slowest movers of all time. And my buddy tells this story like I flipped out on everybody. He's like, well, we're trying to move, and he alleges that I was like, well, you're not fucking trying. You're still here. You've been moving for 3 days. Like, I don't know. I don't remember it going down like that, but like, dude, there was so much stuff there. And same thing. I ended up calling like 1-800 like Got Junk and all these different junk companies. And like I was gonna throw away this guy's shit. We went and closed like that morning with like a pretty sizable holdback. And like it was just non-optional. So 3 days past the original closing date.
This brings me to a good point though. Like, you're the listing agent. What?
I was the buyer.
No, I'm saying like roles reverse, or in general, you do a lot of listings. At what point are you like, hey, what's your moving plan? Have you executed it yet? We have the walkthrough on Thursday. Will you be fully out? Like, what am I walking into? Or do you have to go there and see it for yourself? Like, can you trust the clients to give you a good progress report?
As strange as it may seem, this is not like a very pivotal point. Like most people are buying and selling because they're moving.
Sure.
Like, so like it kind of solves itself.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably 5% of my deals we have like where they're not ready, but usually it's small. Then like you get the awesome one where they're just like, yeah, they haven't moved a thing.
Yeah.
Like there's not one thing moved.
They're definitely
the
rare.
Spoons are still in the drawer. Like
that's exactly what I think. This guy was like cooking eggs.
Yes,
dude, this looks fucking sold, man. You gotta go. It usually comes up. So we send a bunch of like email timeline stuff, client portal, all this type of stuff. So I think.
But where's the check-in though? Even if you send the portal, you can't be like, you didn't read the portal. Like you're supposed to be on here.
So it usually is like, hey, when are you moving? And they're like, we're gonna move this date. And that's when we usually take the option to say, hey, just to let you know, the day of closing, it's the buyer's house. You got to be out before for the final walkthrough.
Do you get this minutia where, hey, we're moving on this day? Are you like, are you doing this with professionals? Are you doing it yourself? Like,
I don't usually ask. I think I recommend different movers if I have to, but most people I think can, like, they're very self-sufficient with it. I haven't ran into that issue. I think it's very foreseeable. Like the
the people. You're like these people are definitely not moving.
Like that multifamily.
Yeah.
Both both apartments are filled with stuff. There's nobody even living in the other one. So it's definitely an old tenants stuff. I mean, there's like a Peloton in there and everything. I'm definitely taking that to this office.
Just gonna
maybe take their bed too. You're moving
toss
in
it in. Yeah.
But no, like we'll like give everyone a deadline like 2 days before closing. Like I'm just junking that out. And I'll bill back the seller on all that type of stuff. But we always try and do the pre-final walkthrough.
Well, I feel like no one else is doing that, to be honest. Like, I don't think you open the door and you're like, oh, this sucks. Because I've had listing agents and they're like,
do that.
And listing agents like, yeah, I'm really disappointed too. And it's like, well, you didn't have to be if you did your diligence on this like the day before.
We've talked about this before. We're there early, buzz through, make sure it's good. Professionally clean it if we can, if we need to.
And if there's an issue, you should be telling them what they're going to see. Like, hey, like you said, don't come at 12. We need to come at 2.
Hey, there's 4 things left in the cabin. It'll be gone.
Yes.
You can come back beforehand.
Yes.
It's honestly never an issue. But yeah, I think that is very much part-time realtor or a realtor who's out of their jurisdiction, can't be bothered to go 2 hours back and forth to double check, or is just completely hands off managing their client. It's so frustrating. It's psychotic. All right, it's 2:30. You have a hard stop? Any minute?
2:45.
Okay. Let's get into some underrated, overrated. Yeah.
Done. What do we got here?
I don't have many good ones because once again, Claude did not set me up.
Claude's busy.
Did you do anything for school vacation this time? I'd like to know where. Like, you know what? Actually, there needs to be a new segment. It's
school
like,
vacation.
No, it's
overrated.
It's like instead of like reading Rainbow, it's like Nick's travel schedule.
Yeah. No.
So tell me where you went.
April's busy. We're going nowhere. I got a 5.5 and a 3.5-year-old.
You didn't go anywhere?
No.
Really?
I'm not going on a trip or a fake vacation because the kids need to, have some all-inclusive slide. So they went to gymnastic camp, loved it, had an absolute blast. So it just goes to show you don't always have to go somewhere. This is data busy time. Like February, maybe we'll go somewhere. But no, April, I'm too busy. I'm not going somewhere. And if I did go, it was going to be like 48 hours. I was not getting on a plane.
Margaritaville.
I was not going to do the cattle call at Logan, like on the plane. And like, 18 bags of snacks and like fidget widgets to like make sure everyone's like in good place.
As you may be able to sense, Seth's about to break.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it one of these days. So I've been just telling Jen, like, I need to go to the beach. I need to disappear. I need to re-up my sunglasses tan, and I just need to be in the sand.
Do you think that's like a 3-day thing for you? Or?
Oh no, it's a 7-day.
Okay. See, I get more. I can't go on a vacation too long because then I start getting like I got to get back into the fray.
So that's because we have childhood trauma and
Thanks, Doc.
diagnosed or undiagnosed ADHD, and a few of other reasons that maybe we'll leave.
A laundry list of ailments.
I actually really wanted to go for just the weekend, like 3 weekends in a row, and I was like, hey, can we just like go to Florida? I actually had this. I don't want to say it was like an argument, but it was an interesting conversation, an escalated conversation with my wife about it. I was like, let's just go. Like, can we just go to Florida? And she's like, that's not a thing. I go,
No, it's a thing.
we have a house there with our stuff in it. I feel like every time I go, I just bring a backpack.
Awesome.
Like I can but no. The kids have all the things, car seats, all these suitcases. I go, if we're just going for 3 days, why can't everyone just bring a backpack? And it was just more of the stressor that it is on her to uproot that she cannot relax while we're there.
Oh, if we're going on vacation, my wife starts the packing 3 weeks prior.
Yeah.
It's like a big lead up.
And there's definitely something in mom brain here that I'm like, why can't we just go? like a Neanderthal that I don't know. It's just,
it's easy for you to go.
Yeah. Yep. So on top of that, also flights to just go to Tampa, Florida, were like $4,000 for 3 days. So for 3 weeks in a row, we did not go to Florida. We did not go away on April vacation, but we are going next week.
Amazing. Well, good
for Mother's Day.
Good for you.
For Mother's Day.
It's her day.
Sure is. And so, no show that week. So we could do this on like Zoom, but it would just be a lot less fun. We would just all be on our phones the whole time. All right, so nothing for school vacation for you. School vacation, by the way, there's too many of them. I feel like every week my kid has a half day. I feel like
a lot of half days. A lot of we get Friday half days.
There's another one this week. School vacation just ended Friday half day.
Yeah, these teachers apparently are just curing the world's problems here in these half days, these administrative days, these meetings.
All right, give me an overrated, underrated on ADUs, an additional dwelling unit, new Massachusetts
Unfortunately,
law.
Overrated.
Overrated.
Yeah.
Hit me with the facts.
Well, people think it's going to add a ton more value. They were made legitimately for like shortage of housing, right? Like we need more bedrooms. No one's utilizing them for that. They're trying to get more money. I had a person who goes, hey, we have a 2 condo. We're going to put an ADU and make it a 3 condo. I go, not how it works. It's an accessory to a unit. I go, you can do it. I haven't seen it done yet, but I think I could pull this off where you have the 2 unit and unit 1 has, the original structure plus the ADU, but we can't just add a unit in there and then try to sell it off as something else. That's not what the law is for.
You know that Winthrop, maybe you understand this because you're much smarter than me. So every town and city had a period of time to write their position on ADUs, despite it being Massachusetts law.
Yeah. So basically, you get to Massachusetts. You can't be. You can't take away a right that Mass gives you, but you can curate it to fit, your demographic or neighborhood or something like that.
So like in Revere, very builder friendly, ADU friendly. They basically will let you put an ADU in a property, just do it right. Doesn't matter if it's a single family, a multifamily, etc. In Winthrop, it's only in single family homes.
Okay.
How is that a thing? Can you explain it to me?
Well,
why can Revere say you can do it on anything? It's their zoning ordinance, but I think
I'd have to see more of an example. Like, is the sizing correct? Like all that stuff. Like,
let's say it fits.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're saying that. I mean,
would you say that might be illegal?
You'd have to again see why they're saying it. If they're going for safety or this or that, like that's when they're gonna get you. But yeah,
could they just always ambiguously
mass
cite
law
public safety?
I think someone might challenge that. I think you'd have to have some actual facts or a story that at least makes sense that you're denying it. But yeah, the ADU thing's overrated. Not a lot of people are putting them in. I don't see a ton of value. I haven't seen a ton of like people that were, like even in-laws moving into them.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it will come around, relatively new in the mass real estate world, but I haven't seen a big push for them.
Memorial Day weekend.
Start of summer, I think. I'd probably
couple weeks.
I'd probably go properly rated.
You can't. You have to pick one.
So I guess I would go underrated. I think it's a good start to summer. However,
it is underrated. I agree.
I feel like the natural push though is almost like summer starts July 4th, and people want to do more in September. I feel like June's kind of getting ousted from the summer month.
Wow.
Because people are still in school. They're still doing the work stuff, like they're still busy, and then once you get like July, and then August is like the last 2 weeks in July, the first 2 weeks of August are like the people can get away with just not doing anything.
I think it's underrated. I agree.
But I loved it as a kid because you were like, this is like felt like summer started.
I also reached for that one. That's like a month from now, so I don't know. I'm gonna ask you again. I'm gonna ask you again in 2 weeks. Yeah. Overrated or underrated, Nick? Mother's Day.
Well, so I believe the intention of Mother's Day was to was to highlight women who were taking care of the house, who were underappreciated, to give them a real day to get off their feet. I think times have changed a little bit, where mothers and fathers are both highlighted often. The same thing of like going out to a steak dinner, like it was for a birthday. Now people do it often. So I don't think you need to get another thing. I think we can take away Father's Day and Mother's Day. Like I think
very controversial.
I think we can all just say like, hey, we're all loved now. We're all doing fairly well. Like I don't see a lot of people taking laundry down to the river with that, with that washboard. Like I think we have a lot of comforts in life now, and we don't need to do all the accolades and the trophy giving out for anyone. I'll take away my Father's Day too.
So just to clear this one up, your position is overrated.
It's overrated.
All right, I just want to let you know, Jen, I'm going on the record saying it's underrated.
It's overrated. Maybe take it for what you will. It's overrated.
Father's Day is definitely overrated.
Father's Day, it's great. Well, I think I gave my.
And we're now into deep June holidays.
But I gave you
we're
my
running
point,
out of material.
I gave you my point of view where like somehow Valentine's Day is a couples holiday, yet guys have to get things for women, and then the anniversary couples holiday, guys have to get things for women. I'm really like Hallmark took a hard stance and like really threw it like.
It's tough out here.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean.
All right. Well, that's tough to hear.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to call this person back in 1 second here.
All right, I'm just gonna let's close this out with
the last one.
One, just for the attorney in the room. Give me an underrated, overrated on title insurance.
So I think the way it's perceived and potentially on the pricing, it's one of those like I think everyone should have it because like, hey, you're buying this gigantic asset, you should always have insurance on it in case I mess up, in case the registry messes up, in case anything happens. I just think that, like broker's commission, I'm not sure how much more work you're doing on a $10 million house than a $2 million house. So I think it should be a little more in line with like, hey, everything should be a little closer in pricing. I don't think just because the value went up that I should have to pay that much more or pay that much more commission. Like,
yeah, because fixing a title issue is pretty static.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it should be
the property's $10 million.
Now, in theory, what they're saying is, well, if we missed something so crazy, we had to buy you out of your mortgage, we would need that much more money or that much more risk. The same thing with commission. It's like, no, I just get paid on the pricing. It's like, well, do you do 10 times more the work on a $1 million house versus a $10 million house? I don't know that to be true. I think at least it'd be a scale.
I will tell you that when we listed that $6 million house in Cambridge,
sold in the first weekend, so
it did over a $300K over asking. Well, but we started marketing that 4 or 5 months before.
Sure,
we had a sizable marketing budget.
You did a phenomenal job. But my thing would be more like, okay, let's do the marketing budget, and then let's do the same commission structure. So like, pay me back for the marketing budget, and then the same commission structure.
But the risk is the scaling
the sliding scale of what happens if it doesn't sell.
I completely agree with it, but I also think, what if it does sell? So, like, do you go hourly rate on it?
You know, this was about title insurance.
No, but I think I see the same thing. I think that, like, if you're getting $1 million property, investing $3,000 to protect that property is great. I think getting a $7 million property and having to pay $28,000 is probably a little skewed.
Yeah, that I think makes sense to me.
But I think, like, don't get it at all, because, like, no, there's certainly,
you know why that happens. It's because no one explains it well, and they just look at the closing costs and it says optional, and
correct,
their lender says, hey, since your cash closes tight, why don't you scrap that or ask somebody
precisely
about it. That's the only reason.
Precisely, that's why it happens. But it's one of those things. Like, I say it's peace of mind. I say it's something that, like. And then here's the other thing. So attorneys do, most of them, get some agency agreement where they're making compensation. If that goes away, your legal fee is going to be higher. So if you're going to pay $3,000 and get an insurance policy, or pay $3,000 and get nothing, which one would you rather?
Insurance policy.
Of course. So
100%.
like, I think the way we have it now, of you get really good legal coverage that you're not paying, most people aren't paying an hourly rate, plus you get an insurance policy, probably a good thing.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Well, that's all I had. Do you have, any good one?
No, I appreciate it. I'm gonna call this lovely new buyer back.
All right, man. Well, until next time, when Nick will actually get the fucking cameras to work before.
I'm sure that will happen
before he comes
in someday.
Yeah. Wait till you guys come next week. See what I do with the place.
You guys are crazy, guys. Sorry, I gotta grab this. Thank you so much.
Adios, bro.
Hi.